Hello homies, it's episode 4 of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. In the last episode, we beat Brock, got the Boulder Badge, and I whooped some ass. So in this episode, we are going to actually get to head past the new road, which is over here. As you can see, there's a dude over here. I don't know what he's doing. Ash, I'm glad I caught you. I deliver this here. You go. I received. Oh, I got my running shoes. Thank you very much, sir. Now I can actually run. This is actually something I had been waiting for quite a while. Bye-bye. Thank you, bud. So now I got my running shoes. Perfect. There's a letter attached. Dear Ash, the pair of running shoes. I'm going to challenger. Remember, carry, don't give up. From Mom. Thank you, Mommy. Let's go ahead and fight these trainers. But real quick, is my fire juice? No, he's in front. Go ahead and switch out to my Pikachu. I didn't level up or anything. There was no real need to, because I got all these trainers to fight, and you know, I'm just gonna come out and take them out real fast. Hopefully, I can catch me another Pokemon. I'm hoping to catch a grass type sometime soon, because I know I need a grass type for Misty, who is going to be the next gym leader. I already know it's going to be Misty. After Misty, though, I have no fucking clue who the gym leaders are, so forgive me for not knowing. But I'm kind of in a bind about knowing what I want to catch. I probably want to catch an Oddish as my grass-type Pokemon, because Oddish is actually a really good grass-type. He has a lot of good stat effects, like poison. He has like a bunch of like poison attacks. You know, he can poison things. He can paralyze, and he can cause a lot of stat damages too. That's also one reason I love him, especially when he turns into Bellloom, because I use a lot of those stat changes. So that's why I would really like to have him on my team. Because I use stat changes, unlike most trainers who just go in and powerhouse everything. I'm more of a stat change user. I like changing up their stats, using strategy against the other guy. So that's pretty much just me. A lot of other people are just like, I'm going to use one Pokemon sheet through the entire game and that's it. I'm not like that. I like to have a challenge. I also like to have my Pokemon pretty much within the same level range. They don't have to be exactly the same, but they have to be within the same area. They can't just be one that's level 20 and everyone else is like a level 10. It just doesn't work for me. They have to be somewhat leveled out. See, like right now, Raichu is 17 and he's 15. That's not a big deal to me. It doesn't really matter too much. But I am going to be leveling up Spark, because I do know I have to fight Misty soon. So Firechew might not get a whole lot of action. The only way he'll get action is if somehow Spark loses, which I highly doubt, because I'm fighting a whole bunch of way weaker Pokemon trainers than me, so it's alright. I do believe that the Boulder Badge actually increases the level that I could go to. I think it's 25 is the max level I can go to from a Pokemon, so I'm going to have to be very careful about that. Because I do know if I go past that, there is a chance that they won't listen to me. And if they don't listen to me, then I'm going to have to bitch smack them, because I'm just not going to have Pokemon that won't listen to me. You know what the funny thing is? I was reading about how if you ever read the manga of Pokemon actually die, but if you ever look at the games or the movies or the videos, a lot of people didn't really know that, which is kind of funny, because me and my friend got into this argument where he said that Pokemon don't age like humans age, because there's Pokemon that live for thousands and thousands of years, and I'm like, well, yeah, but there's no age limit on Pokemon. I know Pokemon in the manga that have died, and they've only been held for like a year. So, you know, it's not going to make sense that, you know, that Pokemon can live for thousands. I mean, think about it. I mean, Pikachu that Ash has could probably live for like hundreds of years for all I know. But, you know, the crazier thing is that people didn't realize that Pokemon actually die in battle, which was kind of funny. I thought it was hilarious when people thought that they just survive or faint, but they really don't. They actually die, which is kind of depressing if you really think about it. Because this Pokemon is supposed to, you know, be generally about kids. So it makes sense that they did that with the show for kids, but at the same time, I would have liked for them to actually go with Red instead of Ash. because Red was a way better trainer. If you ever read the manga, Red was who Ash was supposed to be, and Red was like fucking bullshit and powerful, and he just whooped people asses all the time, and he was a total jackass to everyone. But you know what? I think the movies were still good. The movies and the anime and all that, they were okay. It still didn't bother me too much. You know, whether Pokemon fainted or died, it didn't really matter to me. Because Pokemon, it's always just going to be good. You know, parents always gripe about how it would ruin a kid's life if they found out Pokemon died. To be honest with you, as a kid, I knew Pokemon died because, to be honest, I actually read the manga before I actually even watched any of the videos. So, because I was a big manga freak when I was a kid, so I already knew that Pokemon died, and it never bothered me, really. A lot of people always, like, a lot of parents were always telling the kids that Pokemon don't die and all this, and I always looked at their parents like they were total idiots because they do die. But, you know, that's just me. So, it's just kind of funny, really. Got wrapped by this little douchebag. He's gonna die, though. It doesn't matter. Pikachu's over here just causing mayhem and taking names. And you know what the funnier thing is? In the manga, Team Rocket is actually fucking good. In the show, Team Rocket is total shit. So I thought it was kind of funny. Because in the manga, Team Rocket was totally badass. I mean, like, Jesse and James were actually fucking good at Pokemon battles. And they gave Red, or as you guys know him as Ash, a run for his money half the time. So it was kind of funny that they did that to him. But, you know, it's alright, really, for me. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. Wheel down. Oh, my goodness, guys. Come on, man. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to speed through the Let's Play or to do, like, that fast thing I do. I really don't do that unless, like, I get into a dialogue that just takes 4 fucking years in order to get through. But to be honest with you, when it comes to Pokemon battles or walking around, I'm really not going to speed up. Because I'm not going to try and do this at super fast speeds. I'm not going to sit here and, you know, speed through everything. I want to just enjoy the game, have some fun, play it like it was normally meant to be played, and have you guys come along for the adventure. So if you guys are, you know, wanting me to speed through it, I'm not going to. So realize that. If you want somebody who's going to speed through it, go watch a speed play of it, or I forget what they're called, speed throughs or whatever they're called, because I'm not going to do it. So, or speed run, I think they're called speed runs. There we go. But yeah, I'm just not going to. And bitch pulled out a Harden on me. You know, it's funny. He has a move called Harden, and he looks like a fucking penis. It's kind of funny, actually. I just thought that was kind of ironic for Metapod, but whatever. So, I'm getting through a lot of Pokemon battles. Going pretty good so far. I want to get to the next city before I end this episode. So this might be an extra long episode because this road is kind of long in a sense. Oh, wow, that was a laggy as shit. I don't know what happened there. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but sometimes this game just does that. It'll have moments where it just lags on me, and I don't know what that's about. But it's not a big deal. We're doing pretty good. We're making progress. Tea is so good. I love tea. Oh, tea is the most delicious drink on the planet. And a lot of people find it funny because I live in Texas, and when people think that Texans don't really drink tea, and it's kind of funny because we actually do. We actually drink iced tea, though. We don't drink like hot tea, because you know if you go over to any of the other European countries, they all drink hot tea or you know really hot tea. Personally, the reason Texans don't drink hot tea, the reason I believe is because it's so hot in Texas that we really don't drink a whole lot of hot drinks because it's always going to be hot outside, and we drink cold because we don't want to be hot. So it's kind of funny because it's always like 104, 105 degrees down here, and when it's that hot, who the hell wants to drink a hot piece of tea out in 105 degree weather? I mean, that's just bullshit. So, you know, but that's just me. We all drink iced tea though. And then, I think it's just funny that people find that, you know, they believe that Texans don't drink tea, which is not true. We actually love tea, so it's kind of funny. So, if you think we don't drink tea, we really do. So, just remember that. We actually drink tea. Bug Catcher James sent out a Caterpie. And you know the sad thing is, when I was a kid, I actually called him Caterpie because I thought that was his actual name. His name is Caterpie. But I always called him Caterpie because I saw Catter and then Pie. So I always thought it was Caterpie when I was a kid. So kids always made fun of me because we would call it Caterpie. I'd call it Caterpie. So it's whatever though. Pretty fun. I'm kind of just talking right now. I really don't have much to talk about. You know, I might have some stories about, you know, my new job I'm getting soon. I can talk about that, kinda. But really, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. I mean, I haven't gotten to work yet. I hope I get to do a lot of fun stuff. Because I know I'm working at a movie theater. My friend is a manager at the movie theater. So it's kind of funny how I'm going to be working at the movie theater with my friend. And he's a manager, which is kind of funny. And, you know, me and him, it's going to be kind of awkward. But, yeah. Can I fight you? Yep. I think she's a poison type user. I don't remember though. Or is she a bird user? I don't remember. But let's go ahead and take her out. Oh, she has a Jigglypuff. This is a whole new development here, guys. That's a Jigglypuff. That's not just any Pokemon, man. That's a Jigglypuff. That's all fun and games till a Jigglypuff comes into your face. Let me rephrase that. I just thought about that. But yeah. Everything's going pretty good for me right now. I'm happy I'm finally getting another job. It's been literally about a month and a half since I lost my old one. I've been very depressed because of it, really, because I've had nothing to do. It's kind of boring around here. I mean, if you think about it, spending every day sitting here, staring at a computer screen, being fat, it sucks. So I finally was like, you know what, I want to get another job. So I started just going around, submitting applications out of my ass. Finally got an application into AMC Theaters, and, you know, lady called me very nicely, asked if I wanted to have a job. I was like, of course I do, that's why I applied. And she was like, okay, we will see you, and we hope you do really good. I was like, oh, wow, okay. Weird thing is, though, she called me at 7 p.m. at night, which is kind of funny. She called me really late at night, and me and my friend were just sleeping, and we hear the phone ring. We're like, what the fuck is that? I know, we were sleeping at 7 p.m. A lot of people are like, what are you doing sleeping at 7 p.m.? We're adults. Adults sleep late. That's just how we are. But, or we go to sleep early. But it was kind of funny, because we were, like, all asleep, and then we hear the phone ring. We're like, what the fuck is that? We answer it. Find out that she's, like, calling us at 7 p.m. I'm like, what the hell is she calling us so late at night for, though? Because normally when you get called for an interview, it's usually in the morning or something, so it's kind of funny to us, but it's whatever. I think one of these rocks are supposed to have a hidden item, but I don't remember which one it is. It's been a while since I played, so I don't know if the items are still there, or if they moved them, or what happened, but there could be an item in these, so I'm just going to check. Oh, man. I guess none of these have an item in it. That's kind of weird. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and head down here and try and catch me a grass-type Pokemon. I don't know what type of grass-type I'm going to catch. I hope we get an Oddish. That's what I'm aiming for, is an Oddish. Oddish over anything else. If I catch an Oddish, I'll be good. What is a Jigglypuff good for? I don't understand why I would want a Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is kind of useless in my opinion. It really doesn't have good fighting attacks for all I know. Yeah, to be honest, in my team, it'd be very useless. We got a Mankey here, level 7. It's a fighting type Pokemon, but I don't need a fighting type Pokemon, so it's all good. I'm trying to catch a Oddish. I don't know if you can catch one this early though, sadly. I would really like to catch an Oddish. That'd be really useful to me. Because Oddishes, they're just way better in my opinion. I might be able to catch one near Misty's place, so I'm gonna just keep looking. If I don't see anything, then I'll go try and catch an Oddish. I probably should just do that in the next episode on episode 5. So on episode 5, guys, we are going to go into the cave, because you know what? I'm going to go try and catch an Oddish near her area, because they might be stronger, and it'll be easier to level them up. So in the next episode, guys, we're going to go through this cave right here, and we are going to end off at, I forgot what gem that is, Cerulean, I think? I don't remember though. So when we get to that gem, we will know and we will have fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 4 of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. On episode 5, we go through this horrible menacing cave from Zubat Hell. Bye, guys!